that must have durability to withstand the season.
Well, he's by himself at the top of your screen. Off the play fake, Murray will roll to his left. Pressure's coming. He eludes it again. And he'll get out of bounds. First down for the 47. First down and long. Connor, he's going to be taken for a loss. That was a great read by Carl Granderson and the rest of the defense.
Look at him here. This is what his job is now, right? He's playing the edge. It's not always rushing. He smells the screen. And look how he cuts it off. He smells it. He runs wide.
And still get the 3 yards for the first down.
Well, I see the single high safety and the man-to-man coverage.
And here comes the pressure, and he is sacked.
You give the man gold jerseys. Watch this speed to power against you. Oh, he got speed. He got Jonah Williams on his back pedal.
Learned with this group of coaches with him is understanding how offenses want to attack their defense.
McCaffrey on second down, and he's swallowed up in the backfield. Granderson with another play. Out goes Juszczyk from the backfield. Jones. Pocket collapsing. He's in trouble. Trying to twist away. He does from the first, but not from Granderson. Brian Brzee got there first. Jones broke free, but Granderson there to clean it up.
And this is going to be one of the big things today, right? We're going to watch these two guys on this left side. That's where all the pressures came last week. 17 pressures, 1 sack given up, and then Trent Williams being a little bit nicked up here this afternoon. I'm not going to give that to anybody. That's something that Mac Jones has got to get that ball thrown away.
Here's Jones. Warner picked up on the blitz. Jones in some trouble, and Granderson's there to cover him up.
Carl Granderson from the left side to clean that up for him.
Allen in trouble again, and he is sacked again. And it's his old teammate at Wyoming, Carl Granderson, kicking down the door and bringing down Allen for a sack.
Working against Vandermark, but watch how quick he is to the quarterback. Just a quick move, a stutter step, and he ends up going from Vandermark inside.
It's Shakir, and that play's going nowhere.
With Mayfield under center. The pitch. Read well. Oh, what a play, Granderson. He read that and blew it up. Terrific defensive play for the Saints.
Outstanding play by Granderson.
Bucky Irving the back. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield is 8 of 9. Irving knocked down from behind. Granderson, his second big play of the game. Returning last week, and let's watch it. Ooh, right there, left ankle it looked like maybe, huh?
Yeah, and when you have a wide receiver trying to block a big man, and deep ends up being Grant.
Conditions, a lot of rain right now. White the back, Mayfield to the air, batted down, incomplete. Granderson again, 3rd big defensive play.
Second down. Ward again, great protection. Now bounces outside. Pressure's coming. Ward in some trouble. Ball comes out. It's free on the ground. And now they're saying no, incomplete. But they're saying Ward was able to throw that one, and that's the incomplete pass off the head of Kevin Zeitler.
And Charles, those are the plays we haven't seen as much of from Cam Ward as of late over the last 3 weeks, where he's just throwing that ball away, where he hasn't tried to do too much.
Catching the football a lot more in his 3rd season. Cousins is in some trouble here, and he's going to be sacked. It was kind of a double team, but Chase Young.
The walk-up safeties, that's what they do, and it gets these one-on-one edges, run a little game out here, but that's who the Saints are. Walking up, trying to get those one-on-one protections, and adapting to that.
Cousins. And the ball is out, and the Saints have it. Eight offensive drives and only 7 points so far. And falling down is Cousins as Bijan Robinson hangs on to the football, and Granderson, who's having a heck of a first half. He wouldn't stop about the rivalry. Algier is trying to get away from Granderson, who eventually brought him down. Cousins trying to get rid of it quick. And they got him. He falls inside the 20. That's Carl Granderson. Remember, he had a sack in 3 of the first 4 games of the year.
Granderson has this thing perfectly timed, rolling off the ball on the edge, gets the pressure, gets Kirk Cousins down.